Well, Max, during this week we've also had some news about the FIA getting involved again in Formula One. Max, they're not part of the, they're not getting involved in the commercial part of the sport,
No.
but they're willing to put caps on budgets and also where F1 teams can spend their money. So, mate, there's been a lot of conversations about the future of Formula One and what the rules and regulation will be. But for me, maybe it's an interesting concept in terms of what they're offering, but I'm not sure I agree with it right now, mate.
Budget cap of 150 million from 09, providing all the teams, or a majority of the teams, agree to it. 150 million, Pep. Do you think that'll encourage some other teams to try and enter Formula One? A couple of customer car teams. ProDrive comes to mind. Ooh, only 150 million budget, yet we can snaffle that.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I'm not sure, mate. I know there's so many loopholes, from what I've read in terms of, management salaries and driver salaries and things like that.
Driver salaries, team principal salaries, engine spend, that's not covered in this cap.
Yeah.
But I mean, it raises a question, and Adrian Newey actually brought this up. How do you allocate the 150 million? There's a couple of teams out there that are running 2 wind tunnels 24/7.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you turn around and say, well, you've got to stop one wind tunnel or sell one wind tunnel to reduce your spend below the cap, or what is it you have to do? It'll be interesting to see how the FIA plan to police this.
Well, I agree that the FIA has to do something, because Bernie's interests are purely commercial and he wants to make as much money as he can.
Yep.
The FIA wants to run a sport that that will work financially as well as be a spectacle. And as you said, mate, teams have 2 wind tunnels. They're running them 24/7. What's to stop them in the future running 7 wind tunnels or 20 wind tunnels? I mean, you have to at some point say, well, you have to invest in the sport rather than in the technology. And we've said before, mate, it's a very fine line. So I understand what the FIA is doing, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure that what they're doing is right at the moment. They're moving in the right direction, I think. But what do you guys think? I'm not sure, mate.
I like the fact that I still think that teams should be rewarded for the spend that they outlay. I don't know. I guess I'm a bit old school. To me, Formula One was and is, and hopefully always will be, the pinnacle of motorsport.
Yeah.
And it's not.
And
it's not a cheap sport. I mean, $48 million to even join the party. As a startup fee. Part of me, being old school, is like, well, no, I don't think you should put a cap on it, because the more powerful teams will always spend more money. But the other part of me thinks, well, if we want more closer competitive racing, then maybe a cap is the way to go. But I'm sick of every season new regulations being brought in.
Yeah, we've said it before, mate.
We're over-regulating our sport. And I don't know that that's
continuity is what they need.
I don't think that's a really good thing.
Vision.
Yeah, but I mean, next year it'll be you can't do this, you can't do that, you're not allowed to do this.
One free engine blow up.
One engine. We're getting to one engine's got to last 7 races now, or 6 races or whatever. And I mean, we're moving down that avenue, and I don't necessarily know that that's the right thing to do. I don't want this to turn out to be NASCAR or a hybrid version of NASCAR, with all of these constraints put on teams.
Yeah.
But yes, I can understand more teams in Formula One equals more commercial money for Bernard Eccleston. But, I mean, really, to me, this is the pinnacle of motorsport, and if you want to get in, you're going to have to spend a lot of money. What's to stop Audi from coming in, for example?
Exactly, yeah.
Massive
There's
market.
a number of them out there
Constantly said
who
they're
could
not going
invest
to.
more. Ford.
VW, Ford could always jump back in, despite the fact that they're going through monstrous money troubles at the moment. But you get our point. There's still a lot of engine or car manufacturers out there that could improve or boost their brand by jumping into Formula One.
And a lot of sponsors with a lot of money who aren't in Formula One.
For sure.
And I'm thinking mainly about the large American companies, mate, who could invest a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's, I can see points for introducing a cap, and I can sort of see points against. But as Pep said, let us know what you guys think of the proposed cap. It's not set in concrete at the moment, but let us know what your thoughts are on it.
Yeah, and there's heaps of articles about what's coming in Formula One, the proposed changes, and proposed circuits, and they're doing all sorts of things. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But
Yep. Just before we go, we might talk about the Australian Formula 1 Grand Prix, mate.
Yes.
There's a distinct possibility that Pep and I will be going. We're trying to sort out accommodation and airfares at the moment. I'd say it's a pretty good chance that we are actually going to go. How could we miss it? It's our home Grand Prix.
We have to go, mate.
We're going.
We're doing the best we can. We're trying to get there.
And as a result of that, those of you guys that are based in Australia and are going to Grand Prix in March, we'd love to meet up with you at some stage over the weekend, and Pep and I would love for you both, all of you guys, to buy us a couple of beers at the track. But yeah, we're hoping to meet as many of you guys as we can in March.
Yeah, at this stage we're hoping to go for 3 days, so we'll see. But definitely race day, if we're there, we'd love to catch up with a few of you guys. So email us or put
let
a
us
comment.
know. Let us know if you're going to go.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, guys. Well, it's all coming up pretty soon. It's not too much longer now.
55 days, mate. About there or thereabouts. So not long to go now.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.